Good morning. It's Saturday, March 11th, 2023, and this is the Wall Street Weekly Wrap-Up with your host, John Newquist. And it was a crazy, ugly week. And most people, not so good. Started out the week with China setting the growth rate at 5%, which is the lowest in 25 years. And that tells you that they're not getting back from the COVID lockdown that failed. Remember, we had probably 500 million Chinese that had COVID, and everything else is, slowly coming back. Defense spending is going to be 7.2% of the budget, which is large. The Fed, of course, started off the decline, although inflation has been moderating recent months. Getting inflation to 2% has a long way to go and likely to be bumpy, and it's going to be higher for longer. That's all you have to remember. Higher for longer. Some people are picking 6.25%. A lot of people don't know what it is. Everybody wants to know when the rate's going to stop, when they're going to do it. Everybody gives up on easing this year, but this is not going to be a good year for equities maybe. And remember, we had 18%. You could have took it all and ran and put it in 5% bonds and just made about 24%. So the stats of the week. I mean, the 2-year note got over 5, came back down like a rocket once the SVB bank thing. There are a lot of thinking is that when SPV went down, other banks might go down, and this might cause the Fed to stop raising rates so fast. Gas again back down below $3, and then the 10-year real. I just look at it. There's a nice chart that's going up, and it's 3.5, but it's still way below. But a lot of people like 3.5. And the indexes, the Dow's negative this year. Look at the drop. I mean, we came out from a nice channel and we broke through it this week, and now we're in the free fall. Where's it going to go? Could it go down another 10%? It could go down about another 12, 15% if you follow the chart. I mean, is this support over here at 50? Maybe, maybe not. So everybody's watching. Can it break the October low? That's the big number. So we might see it retest. And that's, you got to have some cash available. Can't be out there sitting there saying I'm 100% invested in stocks, and if it does hit the October low, you probably took a hit on your stocks. The XFF went down. SCV went down. I mean, I watched a lot of banks lose 20% this week. I mean, look at this thing. It was a nice triangle upward, and then the last 2 weeks, once the crisis got through. Remember, once you break through this uptrend, that's a negative thing, and look at it go down. It broke through the support that we had over here, and now everybody's going to the October lows. And look at the selling, huge, huge. Everybody's getting out of all the banks except for really J.P. Morgan. Oracle Bank, not Oracle Bank. Oracle is very good. I mean, 17% growth for a size of that company is excellent. Cash flow is excellent. The guidance was mixed, therefore it broke down also and dropped and gapped down lower. People don't like these mixed guidance. They see a good quarter. They want to see a good quarter for the next year for guidance. Bitcoin, of course, when the FDIC took, Silicon Valley Bank out, came in Thursday night, took it all over, nothing moves. Everything's shut down. You can't transfer anything. You're waiting outside, too bad. They're not going to do everything. Take $250,000, which is insured by the FDIC. All those people will get their money back. They're selling every asset they can sell, including Bitcoin. And how much they have, I don't know. But Bitcoin's taking a hit, and 16,000, I would be popping on it. You may want to nibble a little bit now, but everybody's watching because there's other banks that could be exposed, and of course Silicon Valley companies, are all sitting there looking at, wow, I don't have all my money in Silicon Bank, but I have 50, 70, 100 million in it, and I can't access it now, so that's going to be an issue. Meta, Oppenheimer gave it a good review. It's at this inflection point. We got an upward channel on the triangle. We're at the point where it's got to make a decision. We'll know next week which way Meta goes. Will it break above, or will it do a free fall just like Oracle? I like Meta. I mean, we bought it down here. It's pretty nice when it's down there, but you have to think about what's it going to do. I think it's number one in social media between Instagram and Facebook. TikTok is small. If you look at the views, TikTok is not up there yet. They make $1 billion. Boy, you can't. $1 billion, real dollars. And then we sold USB. I mean, the banks. Here's USB's chart. I mean, ideally would have got out of it the yesterday or Thursday. But we got out Friday. So, I mean, we took a little hit on it. We bought it at 47. We got out at 40. But, it could be a lot worse. Once it broke the chart, I should have got out on Thursday. But, I was busy. So that happens. And that's why, you try to get in there. But nice uptrend for banks. Everybody's like this, a free fall. So what are we going to see next week? We're going to see people get their money back from the Federal Insured Corporation. We're going to watch the other banks because there's a lot of fear that the California banks could be in trouble. The California banks could be in trouble. And, even though they've all passed the stress test, we're going to see it. Remember, SIVB, 16th largest bank in the country. Not 106, 16th. And that's got a lot of people spooked, and a lot of people are out of financials, and they're looking for a safe haven. Well, God, treasuries aren't going to go down. Not bad, 4.5% in 2 years. So we'll see you next week. Stay warm, stay safe, and watch the charts.